What's up, everybody? Welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every
Make like a Catholic
Monday.
priest that hasn't seen a schoolboy in 12 days and crank this one out.
I'm so glad we switched trailer.
Alright, he's muted. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every Monday and Wednesday. My name is Jeff, and I'm joined by my fellow skeleton crewers.
Deacons.
You will.
I'm here. I'm still alive somehow.
Anakin.
Yo,
Dominic.
it's a party here.
And Alex.
I got this drink in my cup.
It's a 99 proof fucking liquor.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Skeleton Crew today, the new Star Wars project. We're going to watch the trailer. We're going to talk about our thoughts
Give
afterwards.
me a plate of
our
soul food and bring me a rude bitch. You know what I'm saying?
individual scores afterwards, and then we're going to compile those scores into one
I like me them rude bitches.
studio score after. Holy shit.
I want my rude bitch to sound like mac and cheese.
And today we're watching the Skeleton Crew, a new Star Wars project. We're gonna watch the trailer. We're going to talk about our individual scores, what we saw in the trailer, and then we're going to compile our scores into one studio score. So like and subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss what we have to say about.
I mean, you might.
Just hit those buttons down there. Comment. I don't care. Watch the video. We're going to talk about this stuff. Okay. We're going to. I'm hitting play now.
Oh my
I didn't know this was a Star Wars project.
It's got a what's his face in it, right? Damn it.
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Jude Law. Jude Law. Yeah, Jude Law.
Oh,
The fuck?
Rem-
The course of your entire future.
They're taking a school bus to school.
I'm kind of tired of these Star Wars schools.
Don't you ever want to do anything
this is cool. I like this.
exciting?
Those kids growing fast.
Faster than
What
this.
if we
What's his
could
name?
go anywhere we want
If
in
Jude
the
Law
whole
is in it, it's a real
galaxy?
steal.
A
John
real
Favreau and Dave
adventure.
Filoni.
No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods.
Oh, it's like a kid
I
show.
think it is.
Maybe it's a. I'm hoping not. Maybe this is like the.
I
Before
think it's
the
a lost
time skip?
Jedi temple.
It's got like
I think
ET
it's a-
vibes.
Sure, like,
Like-
cool.
Stranger Things.
Be careful where you step.
The Goonies.
The Goonies.
Gooners.
In space. Shut up. Nothing's sacred
Oh,
anymore.
shit.
Oh,
We're lost. really lost.
It is dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
Is this gonna be like some space pirate shit?
oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
It's Ray Skywalker. Oh shit! He's a
Jude
Jedi.
Law's a Jedi? That's so sick.
Yo, that's cool.
I'll go first, sure.
For
When I first heard about the show, I didn't really give a shit about it. Seeing the character designs and all that stuff up until now, I didn't really give a shit about it. I did read something about a week ago where the director was saying that this is like a this is something that he wants this is like a family Star Wars thing. He wants families to revisit this show. He's trying to give those vibes and, like, you know, Christmas family adventure, sort of wholesome Goonies sort of thing vibe, you know, like one of those films. Which I was kind
Said
of
the
like,
director said that?
I don't. He didn't mention the Goonies directly, but he said like a Christmas thing. Like, this is something he wants families to go back to. This is a family Star Wars thing. So that sounded interesting to me, but I feel like you know, you could do a lot of stuff with Star Wars, and I feel like they've been doing a lot of stuff with Star Wars, but it's just been a lot of hit or miss stuff. And I feel like, me personally, I always have kind of like a dissociation from things that are outside the mainline story. And so I was kind of like, what is this thing? They're just trying to do more things for money, whatever the heck. I don't think this is going to matter at all. It looks fun. The trailer looks fun. I am really interested. It reminded me, of E.T., Goonies. If you guys ever saw that movie Super 8 or Earth to Echo, like that kind of stuff. And I think that could be really fun in a Star Wars setting, especially if they're not trying to tie it to a bunch of shit that came before. If it's just a standalone story within the universe, it doesn't have to matter what time frame it's at. What it has to do with the overall story of Star Wars, I think this could be really fun. So that trailer like totally switched around my mindset on it, and I'm actually looking forward to this. I think this could be fun. I'm sure Star Wars nerds are going to tear it apart like they do everything, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Everybody has their own opinions, and Star Wars fans are kind of shitty. I should know I am one. So I will give this... wow, I was prepared to give this like a 3 or 4, but that trailer, like, that's like I think like a 7.5. Because I'm still kind of cautious. But I am excited for this.
I'll go.
Go for it, Alex.
Yeah, the main thing that stuck out to me, Jeff already brought up that I was getting Goonies vibes in every good way possible. I mean, when it first started, like it's in the world of Star Wars, but it didn't feel like every Star Wars thing we've gotten, like just this grand political fucking good guy bad guy type thing. And this is what I've been wanting. I've been wanting more Star Wars universe, but with no Skywalker shit, no Republic, all this stuff. Like I just want to see what happens in the world, you know, like in the universe. So this was pretty cool to see. Right away, like I said, like Jeff said, like it has like that Goonies type of adventure. I feel like movies don't do that really much anymore. Like they don't really hit on that little genre. And I feel like it's nice that someone's trying to make something kind of in that ilk. It does look fun. It does look purely like a family little adventure, you know, like a parent would sit down and watch with his kids or whatever. Like this doesn't look like something that you're gonna have to be looking up lore. You have to be invested so far. And like Jeff said, I hope they don't. I hope this doesn't require you to know canon or whatever. It's just, hey, you know that world, well, here's something in it, you know. I like the use of the animatronics, the practical stuff that were in there. Disney's pretty bad. I don't watch any of the Disney shows. It's just they have one live piece on the set and then the rest is CG. It's just I don't like how it goes. I haven't seen anything since season 2 of like Mando. I think I watched the first 2 episodes of season 3 and I just kind of fell off. I'm just kind of burnt out on this thing. So I like there's a lighthearted take on this. I hope no one says Skywalker. Like I really hope no one says Skywalker at all. No one says Palpatine, nothing, bro. Like just let this one random ass Jedi just be in it and say like I served in whatever and like now I'm here. You can be something too one day. That type shit, you know? So I have a lot of hope for it. I really do. It left a really, really, really like good feeling in me. Will I watch it? No, probably not. I don't know. Maybe I might get that bundle, that 3-pack bundle of Max, Disney, and Hulu. So maybe I'll have Disney Plus and be able to watch it. But we'll see. But I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 because I just like that someone finally. I think it gets a big boost because someone finally did what I've been asking for. It's just give me something in the universe of Star Wars, but without giving me Star Wars. You know? Yeah. I thought it was cool. I thought it's a cool idea. It seems harmless, and in Star Wars we need more harmless.
Yeah.
Just bring the magic back. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to read another like 7-paragraph post about some nerd complaining about somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Actually, the Jedi that Jude Law is playing, they got his birthday wrong. They got it wrong. It's the wrong birthday.
Yule, do you want to go next? While I strangle the shit out of Anakin?
You should probably strangle the shit out of Anakin. I would like to go last because I'll explain in my.
I'll go next.
Okay, Anakin. I swear to God, if you say anything about somebody's birthday, I'm gonna.
Your flight of color out of.
I was mocking the fans. Okay, mocking the fans.
Anakin, what's the birthday thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually,
All right, you can actually strangle Dom.
Yeah.
Actually,
I will do
I
that.
really don't.
Dominic's
I
not
really-
closer.
I really don't.
You don't know about the birthday thing?
No.
No.
That's for
You can-
later. I'll
tell
you
me-
later.
tell me
I'll you
after-
later.
after the trailer.
I'm not
yeah,
allowed
we'll tell
to
you
talk about it.
later. But yeah, I think it's also cool, like Alex said, that I do want to see more Star Wars content where it's not just focus on the main timeline events. You know, like the Skywalker saga, the Empire, even with like the Acolyte. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming it's like pre-Empire stuff, right? It takes place before all the main
Yeah.
stuff, so even that's still kind of like focusing on the Jedi versus the Sith dynamic. Whereas this is more like Andor in the sense that they're more about the world that Star Wars takes place in rather than, you know, the light versus the dark. Which that's fine too, but it is nice to have some new stuff. It definitely
Yeah.
helps flesh out the world. And yeah, I think this is cool for the kids. I will give this. I'm gonna give this an 8.
Oh, geez, you guys are swinging for the fences tonight. Okay. 8?
Swinging for these nuts.
Okay, Dominic, go ahead.
Shut up, Alex.
So, I didn't know this was going to be a show, and for some reason, I heard Skeleton Crew, and I thought, like, kind of like Robot Chicken gag animated show about people, like, on the Death Star, or just, like, cleaning up ships and stuff. I really did not know what to expect. And so, seeing it, like, being about these kids who find this ship, I was surprised, and I was pretty ready to just kind of hate on it. I think it's just me being older. I don't know about disappointed, but I feel like Star Wars is trying to do a lot, but they always kind of pick like familiar settings or whatever. And so I kind of wanted something different. And by the end, I think the trailer delivered on like being different. You guys like said it gave like Goonie vibes. I also thought of that one chunk of Stand By Me where they're like going on an adventure on the railroad track or whatever. Adventures in Babysitting, Little Rascals, like kid focused like story plot, which I was ready to hate on, but like thinking about it more, I'm like, no, this is cool. I think it's nice for kids to kind of have something. You guys were mentioning the other like kid focused shows, but I think this is like a cool like live action things that kids can gravitate around. It's a product for kids, of course, but I think hopefully they can craft a good story that not only kids but adults can enjoy as well. I will probably not watch it just because I'm not actively paying for Disney Plus, and just because of like the hit or miss with the newer shows. Like I'd probably wait for it all to come out, hear your guys' thoughts before I decide to like watch it or whatever. Overall, I'll give it like a weary 7.5.
Okay. I am really glad I went last for a couple reasons. I was ready to tear this one a new one. I was going to give it like a 1, maybe a 2, because I was like, this looks like Goonies with a Star Wars paintbrush fill tool on paint, and they're like, ship it. But hearing you guys' thoughts, and actually kind of like reading real quick about like a lot of the inspiration for this being pointing to the Goonies, which is like directly pointed to on the Wikipedia page.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then a lot of adventure films of the 80s, so a lot of that ilk. That is not my forte. I did not enjoy E.T. I did not enjoy Goonies. I don't like those kind of movies. They're just not my thing, and I think it's because it centers around a lot of kids, and I'm just kind of like, I don't give a shit. This doesn't really seem realistic enough for me to like really invest myself into it. Even as like a kid, I was just kind of like, this is stupid. So again, it's like another thing that like, it just doesn't fall into my wheelhouse. And going into this, I knew Jude Law was in it, so I'm like, okay, so I guess it's like, you know, a ragtag group of pirates trying to do their thing in the middle of the universe. It'll tie in somehow. And so again, that's like that extra level of like just cynicalness that I already feel every time I see a Star Wars property get advertised. So when I was going into this, I was like, okay, let me just see if there's anything in this that can like spark any level of like interest out of me. And I don't think this does. It doesn't deliver for me. I see a lot of you guys' points, and I think they're beautifully valid. I just know that this is not the thing for me. I know that this is not going to get me back into Star Wars, and I don't think that's the point. I really do like you guys said, that this is like a breath of fresh air, a different direction, kind of something that we don't see Star Wars do a lot, which is just like, we're going to market this for families and kids, and we're like really going to stick to that. And I agree. If they can stick to that plan of just being like, this is a Christmas thing, families are supposed to watch this, you don't need to watch 45,000 fucking hours of Star Wars footage and that one YouTube obscure fucking video to understand what the fuck is going on. I think that would be really nice, and I'm hoping that like maybe that can set a precedence for the rest of how they treat Star Wars. That thought process is kind of giving me hope for this. So I am actually kind of pulling for it. It doesn't look badly produced. I don't really care for the child actors, and I think, again, that's just another personal qualm I have, especially with like those 80s films. Just feels... They're kids. They're kids doing a job. Like, I don't know what else to expect. But I am excited for Jude Law being some Force-sensitive kind of user. I probably won't watch it, but maybe I'll like catch an episode or something on F Movies or like watch a recap video on YouTube or some shit like that to get the idea of what the story was about. But yeah, so I think that everything you guys said has like 180'd me. I'm gonna give I'm happy for whoever's happy. It's cool that like families are gonna be able to sit around the TV and watch this. I will give this a 5.5. Like that's the best I can do because in somebody else's universe, I see this really working out. It's just I know it's not for me, but it doesn't seem like it's coming out of a place of just a money grab. And that feels like something that Star Wars really needs right now. So, that's where I'm at.
How does this compare to Dune 2?
It's ass.
What's the score?
This gets a skeletal. This gets a skeletal 7.5.
You say Star Wars again, Yule?
Star Wars?
Okay.
What? What?
Well, you heard it here. Skeleton Crew gets a 7.5 here from us. So comment down below. What are your thoughts on our takes? What are your thoughts on Skeleton Crew? Tell us about it. Get angry about somebody's birthday down below. It doesn't have to be Kiati Mundi's. It could be anybody's. Just throw in some birthday shit down below. Just whatever you want. We'll read it. We'll respond to it. We'll say, man, that sucks. Then call it a day.
Happy birthday.
Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you get notified. So when we talk about more things, send this to a friend so they can get angry about Star Wars as well. Tell them to comment down here too. And that should be it, I think.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Good night.
Oh, you're welcome.